Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics dry it in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen. I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget, we on a mission. I remember that they didn't.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A good start. One play, 10 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now gone. And right away, he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. And the tight end goes in motion left. Off play action. Here's Goff. And pressure comes. Once again. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Back to throw. Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be gathered up in the end zone. And that's a defensive touchdown. Once that ball was loose, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to pounce on it.
And for the offense, the training didn't really kick in, did it? Once that ball comes loose, you've got to get on it, make sure that you recover it, or make sure you punch it out of the end zone. Anything but give it to the defense to score a touchdown.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
In motion left goes a tight end. First carry now for David Montgomery. Yeah. Forward for a couple. 4. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. Malik Washington deep for Miami. Taking it about the 36. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. On play action, here's Tua. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. 2nd and 10. Motion man is Berrios. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Tua going to throw. Pass taken in. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Tua. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Not the warmest starts throwing the football. He was 1 for 3, now 1 for 4 on the opening drive.
So getting him comfortable is the key. And for him, it might be different than what we think is comfortable. We're probably thinking swing passes, easy check downs. Some guys, they're better off throwing it downfield. That's what really loosens them up.
They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some...
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. John Smith from 19 yards away. And the Dolphins are able to widen their advantage. This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he brings us out past the 20 to the... And Detroit getting set to go now. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Now it's gone. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Flying in to pick up that sack, Jordan Brooks. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and long, 3rd and 15 to be exact. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Here comes the Lions punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taking on the midfield logo. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Tua. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
This one left side caught by Barrios. And he works it past the 30, almost.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. It's Hill, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Now a 2nd and 2.
At the 19-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Here's Goff. And oh, it's a safety. Goff got buried in the end zone. He couldn't get rid of it.
I'm not sure they mentioned it as a goal during the week or even talked about it in pregame, but the way they're playing right now, they want this game out of reach by halftime. Not only does the safety just demoralize the opposing offense, now your guys can run out there and try to add another 6 to their lead.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Tua sets up to pass it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. They'll roll him out right. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Lions will take over. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Taken down at the 42.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. Goff now looks to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 43. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 45 yards. And the Dolphins are able to widen their lead here in this first half. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll bring a tight end in motion right. Goff now to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. Tyrell Dodson. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Being chased out left. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Jack Fox out to punt. And this taken at the 49. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, 29 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. In motion, Hill. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Jack Fox now gets set to punt. 35 yards that time on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's out to Hill, right side complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Another catch for him there, and the numbers starting to stack up a bit. He's closing in already on a 100-yard game. We're still in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Tua. This is Smith with a grab. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. That one complete to Hill. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays.
But they certainly not shied away from throwing the footballs. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. 2nd down and goal.
Tua, he'll dump this off to Achane.
Touchdown!
Devon Achane
Taking it in.
And the Dolphins extend their lead yet again.
A good hold of these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Lions on point so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery.
Oh, Montgomery just unable to twist free as they hit him short of the line to gain. Here's Jack Fox now.
As they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Now Tua on the bootleg here.
This will be caught. It's Waddle.
And they do finally get him at the 12. It's a big play there for Miami. 57 yards. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5. That's a whale of a game. On play action, here's Tua.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Devon Achane with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now.
And can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And Detroit getting set to go now. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And he's going to go down again. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On third down, they go Montgomery. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Here's Jack Fox on to punt. They'll look to set up his blockers. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And the Dolphins with one final possession here in this first half. And this is a spot late in the clock. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. After the interception, here's Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The final shot before break here. Goff. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second. We now proceed to the start of the second half. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Tua going to throw. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Motion man is Berrios. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. And again, it's Tagovailoa. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Tua. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 33. Play action. Now it's Tua. Gets this one to Hill. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphins shaking up on the play. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Tua sets up to pass it. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half.
Goff in this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now gone. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Jordan Brooks getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the 1st half. So much for the fresh start to begin the 3rd quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
Fielded right around his own 43. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Off of play action. Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. From midfield, here's Tua. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a 1st down.
In motion, Hill. Going to the air. Tagovailoa steps away.
And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
It's Hill, complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good, but that's just a minor blip here in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance. After the missed kick, they're in really good position. They'll begin this drive at the 39 now. Goff.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Goff now to throw. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
That's the NFL vet Calais Campbell coming in and dragging him down. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
They'll set up a throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And taken right at the 35. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Brings up 2nd and 14 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Tua. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. And now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is out, and we're going to get a challenge. So the challenge, a completed pass. Motion man is Berrios. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And this is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Looking to pass. Tua. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll set up to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. On play action, here's Tua. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Tua setting up shop to throw again. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions offense set to take over. But the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
That's complete to Laporta. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Goff. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Tyrell Dodson able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Taken right around the 44. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. Tua going to throw.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. St. Brown motioning left. He's going to get it on the jet sweep.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. On the tackle there, Zach Sealer out of Ferris State.
Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Gone. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Here's Goff.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick six is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
Back now in Miami, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
So here come the Lions now.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that zero on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mention in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Goff now looking to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. And taken at the 46. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
Play action. Now it's Tua.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins continue to pour it on here in the fourth. And he missed it again. The fourth time now in this game alone. And that has to be great cause for concern over on that sideline. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. To throw is gone. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. So now following the sack, often the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. Dolphins offense returning to the field. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. After the turnover, it's Tua. He'll dump this off to Achane. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And that last touchdown pass not only puts 6 points on the board, it also puts his name into the record books for the most touchdown passes. Game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And able to get this out to the 25. So out now come the Lions. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now gone. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Now gone.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Here's Goff. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. From the 50, it's Goff. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Jordan Brooks, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Now it's Goff. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. Oh, my goodness, CD. I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball. But for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game, what does he always tell us that he preaches to his team? We're going to lead the league in effort. Well, they're doing that in this game as well as making big plays.
This is 2nd and 8. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That 2nd down play nets a -4. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. And that is well short. Well left to boot. It's no good. But that shouldn't matter a great deal as they still lead by a bundle here. So it's a letdown there. They get the ball in tremendous position following the turnover, but they come away empty-handed.
Oh, man, you hate to waste field position like that. Your defense did you the favor of getting you the ball on this side of the 50, but neither the offense nor the kicking team could capitalize.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Goff now looks to throw. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Under pressure, they got him again. Calais Campbell picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here comes the Lions punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's fielded at the 45. 35 yards that time on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. That one looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Going to the air. Tug of my low. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So not just a blowout win for them today, Charles, but a shutout blowout win as well. Clearly just a superior effort on both sides of the ball.
Hey, didn't it feel like you get a touchdown, you get a touchdown, and then the defense jumped up and said, hold it, we're getting involved as well. You're exactly right. Big points, both sides contributing, a full